as I have observed on your channel, so you took
Mm.
100 days challenge, and that time I did not believe like
Hmm.
we can take 100 days challenge and we can complete it, but you completed it. So I want to know about your motivation. From where did you get your motivation for 100 days? Because I don't have patience. I'm an impatient girl. All time I took my challenges for 2 days, for 3 days. That's enough.
Mm. So I think I in my life I took a lot of challenges, but most of the time I
Very good afternoon. And firstly, tell me, how are you doing?
okay. Good afternoon, ma'am. I'm doing great. What about you?
Yeah, I'm also doing well. And thanks for giving me your precious time because we are meeting for the very first time. So
Hmm.
please tell me about yourself. And as you know, I'm a YouTuber. So my audience can get to know about you.
Okay, so first of all, thank you so much, ma'am, because you gave me the chance to speak. And if I tell about me, so then I am from Jharkhand, and last year I completed my graduation in English honors, and currently I am working on my communication skills and as well as my computer skills. That's all about me. Thank you.
Okay. And where are you from, ma'am? May I know?
I am from Jharkhand.
Okay, you are from Jharkhand. Okay. So, can you tell me about your why are you doing your graduation in English honor? And because I have done my graduation, like BCom I did, but somewhere I feel I can't become an English teacher. So, what do you think about what eligibility should be for an English teacher?
I think there is no any specific eligibility for English teacher. Uh, you have to complete your graduation and post graduation in English, and after that you can do B.Ed, or if you want to professor then net exam. But if I talk about my case, so I chose English honors just because of I don't like history, civics, and the all political things. So I think and I am also not good at chemistry and physics, so I pick English because it's easy for me. And at that time I know how to read, how to I think how to learn English, but I was not able to speak. But nowadays I'm trying to speak. So that's the reason I chose English honors.
Okay, great, ma'am. Actually, I will not ask about your journey, but I have prepared some handful of questions for you.
Mhm.
So, as you are running your YouTube channel related to life, so I have prepared some life related questions for you.
Yeah, yeah, sure, you can ask.
Mhm. Okay, ma'am. So, as we know, we have only one beautiful life, but somewhere we feel it's very boring, it's monotonous, but some people they enjoy their life. So, in your opinion, how do you see your life?
It's very tricky question, I think so, because I mean, everyone feels boredom in their life because we can't enjoy like each and every day. We do each and everything in our daily basis. But if you tell that how I see my life, so I see as a girl I want freedom. If I have freedom and if I am independent in my life, so I think I mean that's the purpose of living the life. And if I talk about life, so how I see it, mm, I think yeah, that's the freedom I want in my life. And whatever I want, whatever I have goals in my life, so I want to fulfill that goals.
Mhm. Okay, great. Yeah, you are so right, ma'am. Because in girls' life, somewhere we feel after marriage, we feel I should have freedom. But before marriage, we cannot get that freedom. But
Mhm.
in my case, I was like introvert person all time because we belong to teachers' family. So all
Mhm.
time I used to get restricted by someone. You have to study and you don't have to go out. Only do your study, but after marriage, I'm enjoying my freedom.
Okay, so you get your freedom after marriage.
Yeah,
You know,
literally.
ma'am, I think in most of the case, our parents say like this that if you get married, then you will live life or whatever you want to do. You you should do after the marriage. But I don't think like that, because maybe our cases are different. But I think when I am able to earn, I am able to live my life according to myself, not according to my husband, or maybe not according to, I mean, I'm not criticizing them, but yeah, whatever I want to do, I think when I am able to do, that's the purpose of my life.
Okay, amazing answer, ma'am. So my next question is, in your life, whenever you feel disheartened and sad, so that moment, what do you do? And in which activity are you more into whenever you feel disheartened and sad?
Hmm. So I think uh, if you ask the same question before 1 year, so my answer be different, because that time I'm thinking a lot about people, what they say about me, I mean, what they want. So, but nowadays I am thinking about only about myself and my parents, like what they know, what they feel about me. That's matter to me. And nowadays I try to ignore uh, everyone's voices. I just see that if my parents are happy, if me, I mean, I am happy, that's enough for me.
Right, yeah.
And as you asked, then what, when I feel deserted, because we all are human, we take everything in our mind. So at that time I try to spend time with myself, uh,
Okay.
because if that time I try to make connection with anyone, or if that time I do conversation with other people, so I think I think I give them the negative thoughts. So
Right.
for me, I spend alone time.
Okay, yeah, you are so right, ma'am. But in my case, whenever I feel disheartened, then I just pick my phone up and I start doing my speaking practice. You won't believe, whenever my husband, and yeah,
Mm,
it's a life, somewhere we feel like some problems. So
mm,
that moment, so my husband always says, before 10 minutes, you were just angry, and now you are happy while talking to your friend and with your co-learners. So I'm enjoying my speaking practice.
mm. This is also the good way, but I mean, I don't want to spread negative thoughts, because I don't want to, I mean, spread it. So that's why I prefer to be alone that time.
Okay, great answer. So, ma'am, my next question is, as I have observed on your channel, so you took
Mm,
100 days challenge, and that time I did not believe, like,
mm,
we can take 100 days challenge and we can complete it. But you completed it. So
mm,
I want to know about your motivation. From where did you get your motivation for 100 days? Because I don't have patience. I'm an impatient girl. All time I took my challenges for 2 days, for 3 days. That's enough.
mm. So I think in my life, I took a lot of challenges, but most of the time I also failed. But that time, I try to show in front of my audience that I am committed with my challenge, and I have to post my video in my daily basis. So whether I want to do the thing or whether I don't want to do the things, both time I think about my audience, and I think that okay, if I don't post video today, so what they think, I just failed in my challenge. So that gives me motivation to upload each and every day videos, and also not only videos, video purpose, I also do the things in my regular basis.
Okay. So at the end, what did you get? Tell me about your experience or just your life, how it changed your life.
Okay, so I can't say it changed my life a lot, but yeah, I grabbed 2 3 habits which help me nowadays, because I think before that I was not able to do exercise for at least 10 minutes, but now I can easily do exercise almost an hour. And before that I was not able to read a single page because of the distraction and all. But after the challenge I am able to read books at least 30 minutes, or maybe someday 1 hour. So yeah, I grab 2 3 habits which is, I think I will take that habit in my throughout my life.
Okay, amazing, ma'am. So One question for me only, for myself. I'm kind of procrastinate person, as I told you.
Mm.
So two strategies which I can follow in my life.
Hmm. So I'm also it. I also procrastinate a lot of things in my life. Oh, okay, two strategies. If I talk about two strategies, so what I followed, that I try to maintain my diary. That okay, today I did these kind of things and I failed in these things, but yeah, good part is that I was able to do this thing. So yeah, I talked about through whatever I done in my day. I talked everything in my diary. Nowadays I'm not maintaining it, but yeah, that time when I took the challenge of 100 days, that time I try to record each and everything in my daily basis, and just take the whatever task I done, and everything, so that helps me. And at the end of month when I see my paper, so that checklist are full, I mean the page is full of checklists, so that gives me motivation to continue. So first strategy, that you should record whole thing. And if I talk about the second strategy, so never pressurize yourself. If you are able to do that thing, so just give yourself a treat, like anything, whatever you want. Sometime I go outside and just buy the ice cream for the treat. So yeah, the small treat you can give yourself. So these are two strategies. First thing, record, and second thing is don't pressurize yourself too much and give yourself treat.
Mhm. Okay, amazing, ma'am. So one last question, ma'am. As people say, before marriage, I was able to do my all things, whichever I used to inculcate. I used to inculcate and I used to make promise to me. But
Hmm.
after marriage, sometimes it changes. So, what do you want to say to those females or those people? Because we always say, yes, you are unmarried. That's why you
Hmm.
are able to do your challenges. But after marriage, we cannot do it. So, few lines if you want to say about those people.
Hmm. I think I'm not married, but whenever I see the married women, especially, so they have lots of responsibility in their life. To be honest, if you are unmarried, so you have less responsibility. But once, yeah, so once you are married, you have lots of responsibility. So I want to give only one advice to my future self and also the women who are married, that that never lose yourself. Most of the time, because of the responsibility, female loses their self. They start doing everything for their family, for their children, for their husband, in-laws, and everything, but they somehow they forget to take care
About.
of themselves, and they forget to evolve themselves, that as a person they stop evolving. I see my mother, that she always do the household chores and she never focus on the physical health you know so yeah, I only one advice I want to give myself, my future self, and all the married women, that never lose yourself, always work on yourself, always grow.
Yeah, right. Because in your point of view, a female should be firstly they take care of yourself because
Mhm.
our health is wealth. It's well said.
Mhm.
And second thing, whatever you are doing, so just feel about yourself, what you are lacking, and then after you can think about others. Yeah, right.
Mm, exactly.
Amazing. So, any question, ma'am, for me?
Okay, so I want to ask only one question, that how you think about that you want to speak fluently, you want to engage yourself into this language.
Okay, so very good question, ma'am. Actually, I'm kind of a curious person. So I
Mm-hmm.
always ask a question, as you can see on my channel. So
Yeah.
one thing for becoming fluent, and I want to get my fluency level. For this, I just want to do my practice. But nowadays, I'm not doing it. And yeah, somewhere I want to give my precious time for my learners because
Okay.
in future if I got fluency, then I would
Mm-hmm.
teach like more than 100 people. It's my dream. Like
Mm,
public speaker. I want to become a public speaker.
Okay, so we are in the same path. I also want to become public speaker. At least I want to speak in front of 100, 200 people. Mm.
Because I used to be an introvert person, as I told you. So
Mhm.
now I'm inculcating some habits
Mhm.
among my students and among my learners. So, yeah, only public speaking because I used to face a lot. And you won't believe, here I'm telling my short story. So,
Okay.
once I was a teacher. So, that time I was going on the stage. One
Mhm.
teacher invited me, please, Anjali Giri ma'am, can you come on the stage? And without preparation, I went there and I was shivering because I had no words what to speak and how to speak. So only I was just mugging up my things. That's it.
Mhm.
But in future, I want to become a public speaker, but not for only speaking,
Mhm.
where I can give motivation to other people. That's
Mhm.
called public speaking in my eyes.
Mm. And mugging up all the things never work for the public speaking, because whenever we see in YouTube or in any social media platform, when a public speaker delivering the speech in front of audience, so they never mug up all the things. They, I mean, uh, their fluency level can say that they don't mug up all the things. They just share whatever they did in their life, whatever they learned from their life. So yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So, yes, ma'am. Any question?
Anyway, okay, so how you manage your time? It's a very common question. I know. I think you, uh, most of the people ask from you, but yeah, I really want to know that how you manage your time.
Okay, so for time, ma'am, I don't do nothing, only just a few things. Actually, I say in my all videos, my husband is very supportive. So all
Okay.
time, just when
Mm.
I do my things, so that time he supports me, and I don't have to do a lot of household chores like everyone says. Only for my classes because I run spoken English classes for beginner level, so I give them.
Okay.
So that time, just I manage my time somehow. Like you
Mm-hmm.
won't believe, before 5 minutes, I
Mm-hmm.
wash my dishes, and after 5 minutes I come in front of my student and I take my class. So my life goes like that.
Mm. So you are, I mean, because of the supportive husband and because of I mean, you are curious about this language. That's why you have motivation to do each and everything every day. Mm. Mm.
Okay, Neha. So it was a superb and wonderful conversation, and I did not feel I'm talking with a stranger. I'm feeling like you are my friend. So it was amazing.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It means a lot for me. And thank you
Okay.
so much for giving your time.
Mhm.